Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Cribbs from the Stephanie Cribbs Real Estate Team. We just wanted to reach out to everyone today that's been affected by Hurricane Harvey. It's just been a crazy last couple of weeks for Houston, and we know that there's just so much devastation going on. People are just really feeling the effects now, and we just wanted to reach out to the people that were victims of the storms and the flooding today and just try to be of assistance to you. We're working diligently on finding different resources that can provide you with assistance. We know that most people have applied with FEMA, and we just want to find more resources out there for you that can help you to repair your homes and provide assistance during this really trying time for you and your family. We know that every single day on Facebook and social media, there's just so much being thrown out there and information that it can just become very overwhelming to you, where you have no idea where to even begin. And so we thought we'd just provide a video so you don't have to actually do any reading. You can just sit back and listen, and hopefully it's a bit refreshing for you to take in. So the first point we wanted to just go over is, now is the perfect time to call your mortgage company and get a forbearance on your mortgage payments. They're giving out 90-day forbearances, which will help you kind of recoup some money each month for the next 3 months to help you save that money and be able to spend it on your immediate needs from the flood. And they're also saying you should go ahead and just ask for a whole year of forbearance, that some mortgage companies are actually approving this. You can also try the forbearances with any debt that you might have, so student loans, car payments, credit cards. These are all companies that you can call and ask for these forbearances on, and just let them know that you've been a victim of the floods. The second one is definitely apply for assistance. I think most people by this point have applied with FEMA. However, if you haven't, make sure that you have applied. So FEMA is also offering a buyout program. These buyouts are not geared for immediate relief and immediate assistance. The buyout program is actually intended to prevent future flood areas. So this will probably start taking place in about 8 to 12 months, this buyout program. They're gonna assess certain areas and homes, and it has to be cost effective for FEMA. So it's not necessarily there to help victims of the flood, but yet they might decide that homes that continue to keep flooding from all of the hurricanes and storms that we get here, that those areas, instead of them every year coming and giving money to help victims recover, it's more cost effective for them to just demolish the area and to tear down those homes and have those areas for just storage for storm waters. So that will be rolling out in the next 8 to 12 months. So be on the lookout for that as you might qualify for that. So the third point that we wanted to discuss with you is the IRS tax relief for victims of the hurricane. So the IRS is allowing for people to take out loans and hardship distributions from their 401ks or 457Bs. Normally you have to go through a bunch of hoops to get this money out of your retirement plans, but the IRS is actually going to be waiving those really strict guidelines and allowing people to take loans and distributions from your 401k and 457Bs. And the great thing about that is you're also able still to contribute to those plans, even while you're taking a distribution from them, which normally they don't allow you to contribute. So that's a really good thing that they're going to allow people to do. So this IRS tax relief is basically going to be in place from August 23rd, 2017 to January 31st of 2018. So it's definitely something that people can take advantage of to get money to help them recover from these storms. So keep that in mind if you have a 401k or a 457B. So the fourth point that we want to go over is SBA loans. The SBA is actually going to be working alongside FEMA, and they're going to be offering low interest, long-term disaster loans. These loans are intended for not only homeowners, but also renters. The SBA loans cover uninsured damaged property from the flood. So even if you're not wanting to get a loan at this time, It's recommended that you still apply for these loans, because if you're actually denied by the SBA, FEMA might be willing to give you more money. So even though you might not want the loan, you could possibly get more grant money from FEMA if you are denied by SBA. So we recommend to go ahead and apply with them to see what you can get. The fifth point that we want to go over with you today is the disaster unemployment assistance. So if you lost your job due to the flood, let's say the building that you worked in was flooded, or your car was flooded, or the area around your job is, you can't get to it or get out of your neighborhood because you're flooded in, you can actually apply for unemployment assistance, and they can help you, give you assistance while you're unable to work at this time, which can really be a help right now to people that are out of a job. The sixth thing that we want to just point out is, as an option for people, to help out right now with the cost of redoing your home, is you can refinance your mortgage. So we recommend that you contact your mortgage company and ask them if you qualify for a refinance on your mortgage loan. I'm offering to do a comparable market analysis to help you understand what your home is worth in the market, so that you can compare the worth of your home to your equity, and you can see really how much you can get from refinancing. So that would be a great thing for us to both look at together, just to give you another option so that you're not having to, take another loan out. You can just borrow from whatever you have invested in your home already. So that's a great option for you. The seventh point is the FHA 203H loan. This loan is a great loan for those people that are victims of the storm, because you actually don't have to put any down payment money on this loan to buy a house, which is great. There's no requirements on that. However, you are still required to pay closing costs and the prepaids. However, if you don't have enough money right now to pay closing costs, which is completely understandable, you can also ask the seller to contribute to your closing costs, so that when you go to the closing table, you actually won't owe as much money, which makes it a lot more affordable for you to buy a house right now. There's many options like that, way to structure loans if you need to get out and buy another house at this time. It's a great option to have. So this last point is for investors. We just found out that the FHA flip rule does not apply for homes that are in a declared disaster area. So investors out there, I'm sure you guys know the rule that if you're gonna flip a home and have an FHA loan, that you have to have it, that loan for at least 90 days before you can resell it. That's not the case for homes that are in these disaster areas. So you can actually flip them as fast as possible, and be able to resell them within, before 90 days. And you also won't have to get a second appraisal done, which is great news. So, investors, the requirement of putting 15 to 25% down still stands there as, to get the loan. But the great thing is there's no time limit on how long you have to hold that property, which helps free up your funds. So we just want you guys to know that we're working diligently on finding out any information that we can to provide assistance to not only our clients, to our community. We're going to be posting links to all these resources that we've talked about in a separate post. We also have documents that we can send you. If you're interested, just reach out to us and let us know. We'll email you our PDF file. And as we learn more, we're just going to keep posting and letting you guys know how to take advantage of the current, disaster assistance programs. I know the effects of this storm has got everyone feeling very scared, very nervous, and just completely in shock right now. And we just want you guys to know that we're all in this together. We're all going to get through this, and we're all Houston strong.